Hi, I'm Mitch, Chief Instructor at Take Flight Aviation in New York. Welcome back to our video series on training in the Diamond DA42NG multi-engine aircraft. This is part 2 in our multi-engine training series. If you want to see part 1, click the link up here. In that one, we did a ground-based video describing the flight characteristics and some of the systems of the DA42NG. We did a cockpit setup, we showed the avionics, etc. In today's part 2 companion video, we're going to take the plane in the air and especially focus on single engine operations. If you know about twin engine training, if you've done it before, if you're interested in it, a good amount of twin engine training is actually single engine operations. In many circumstances, many of the tasks we train for, we are simulating a single engine failure. In this video, we'll show you one of the tasks demonstrated on the check ride, which is the actual engine shutdown and restart in the air. Down is pushed, gear selector is down, avionics master is off, electric master is off, engine masters right and left both off, pitot heat is off, fault static is confirmed closed, alternators are both on, left and right, motor switches are both in auto, left and right, all light switches are off, including our map switches. Emergency switch is off and guarded. ELT is in the arm position. Circuit breakers all confirmed in. Flap selector is up. Electric master coming out. Rudder pedals are adjusted. Trims are set. Watch knees. Flight controls. Right, down, down. Free and correct. On the gear fire test, have to wait a little more for it to boot up. There we go. Right fire, left fire, and check here. Good. Right. We don't have the DI system installed on this plane. We'll check our flaps from up to approach. Selected, indicated, verified. Approach to landing. Selected, indicated, verified, back to approach, back to takeoff, selected, indicated, verified, right and left. Okay. Variable elevator stop, control stick is back, power levers to max, the stop pushes, stop limit decreases, power levers back to idle, and the check stop limit increases again. All right, seatbelts will have fastened. Hannah, if you can just confirm that the rear door is closed and latched.
Yeah, closed and latched.
Good. G1000 is powered and acknowledged. And Brighton, if you don't mind, fuel is good. So our prop area is clear, visually. Clear left. Okay. I'm going to bring on the left engine master. Okay. Because this plane just ran, I'm not getting the glow plug indication, but the important thing is that the glow plug indication is extinguished. So as long as we don't see it, we're good to start. Okay. Feet on the brake, just looking around one more time. All right, that's a smooth start. We've got good load, RPM, oil temp, and good, we've got voltage on both sides and on the left side. Okay. We'll repeat now, same for the right. Right engine master coming on. Clear right. Good vision, scanning in every direction. Again, glow plug indication is extinguished, so I'll turn the key to the right and just watch that drop turn. Good smooth start. Again, load on the engine is good, RPM's good, voltage and amps on both sides good, and because we flew, gearbox fluid's already engaged. Oil temp still good, coolant temp, fuel temp good. We expect oil pressure to be low because we're idle on that.
Yes.
All right, so just confirming oil pressure checked, RPM and range checked, fuel pumps, confirming that they're off, okay? We're gonna test that if we needed to, in an emergency, we could cross-feed both of our engines. In other words, draw from the opposite side tank. Okay. And we just confirmed that our fuel flow is uninterrupted when I did that. So all locations get it, okay? And turning on pitot heats, we can look at both the increased amperage flow. Wait also to make sure that we get the stall heat fail, which is an associated system. Bring the pitot heat off, have both indications, enunciate, and see our answer to those. Pitot heat test system. Okay. Avionics master coming on. So we can all go to our headsets.
Downwind 22.
We'll check GPS 2 again in a minute. Should we want it? As fast as selected.
Alpha B9 up and wait, runway 22.
It's available locally. Now FMS setup is good for our autopilot test. I'll just confirm that by pressing disconnect, it overrides the electric trim. By release, the electric trim works again. That's for takeoff. Engage the autopilot. I'll put it in heading mode, DS, confirm that it engages. I can override with control wheel steering. Release engages again. Disconnect.
Orange Sky traffic, Hope 978, Tokyo Alpha, standing right, crosswind,
Clear it.
2, Orange Sky traffic.
That's what the go-round properly enunciates. It does. And I clear it. Autopilot test is complete. And we now have 3D diff nav and enough satellites on GPS 2. Floodlights. This is a tough one to see under daylight today, but I do get the faintest of indications up there. Low on our position and taxi lights because we're about to taxi.
The right downwind, runway
Putting
22.
both fuel selectors back from cross speed, the normal on positions. So left is drawing left and right is drawing right. Okay. Our weather.
Altimeter 3003. Remarks. Density altitude 2,600. Orange County Airport, Montgomery, New York. Automated weather observation 2147 Zulu. Wind 310 at 07. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear.
All right, so wind is pretty much a crosswind either runway 4 or 22, but folks are still using 22, so in the interest of safety, we'll follow their lead. Altimeter set twice. I'm going to do one more thing for safety, which is just give us a backup traffic guidance. Yeah, the Sentry.
Orange County traffic, dive 4130, Yankee departing 22 Orange. Orange County traffic, Sky 6 Juliet Gold.
Clear left ahead and right. Turning right.
45 for runway 22, Orange County.
311 Lima Hotel, can you extend your downwind for departure?
Alright, very extended downwind, 311 Lima Hotel. Orange County traffic, Sky 6 Juliet Gold, final 22, touch and go. Orange County.
I'm just gonna range up a little bit for the 2 miles for traffic. Parking brake is set, seatbelts are adjusted, backrests are upright, rear door, Hannah confirm close and latch please.
Close and latch confirmed.
Not close and latch, and we don't have any door open indications. We can leave these until we take off. Baggage doors confirmed close also, but warning light is off. One of our circuits has popped confirm gearbox coolant, certainly warm enough to run the
Orange County traffic, Diamond
CU test. We do by holding down both knobs at once. We're going to watch. It's essentially two automated run-up cycles, just as in the single, right? Now we're watching both of them. So same thing, we're looking for all the ECU fail cautions, load being increased, RPMs, and then basically the prop blade angle being twisted,
County
giving us lower RPM,
final
idle,
2, touch and
and then
go.
a second cycle.
Orange County traffic, Grumman 26963, right crosswind for runway 221.
All indications are good, load is good,
Helicopter is on, turning right base.
prop RPM change good, idle that's good, that's one cycle complete. Now the second one, again, all fail cautions proper, load test good, RPM just under 1900. Idle good, all enunciations clear, I can release, and that's a good ECU test. All right, so I'm going to go landing light on, confirm our flaps on, and our fuel selectors are both be on position. I'm having a hard time seeing this because it's in the sun.
Yeah.
Visually, we're looking good. Orange County traffic down between 4080 Alpha, entering runway 22 at Alpha 4, will you be departing straight out Orange County. Okay. Runway 22 is confirmed, paid on the ground, and the compass, and my heading bug. We're still going to stop and apply full power just to make sure we get our takeoff power. Good, both over 93%. We're going to proceed. No adverse enunciations. Airspeed is alive twice, getting and holding the center line, correcting for wind. And looking to rotate at 80. So 80, smooth rotation. I don't think we're right rudder. Tap the brakes, so I'm ready to bring up the gear. Now that we're positive rate of climb, negative runway, we can gear up. I'm keeping my finger on the gear lever to remind myself I don't want to let go until I see this, which is no green and no red light, so we're good. Okay. All right, holding wingway center line. Orange car traffic down between car 4080 Alpha, departure lane runway 22. All right, having climbed above pattern, I'm going to put the nose down initially just to show you guys about 100 knot climb out initially, just so you can see visually what that looks like. Put the nose down just to give us, the nose up, give us 110 knot climb. Confirming again, heading, yaw damper, flight level change, 110 up to selected altitude, 4,500. I can now engage the autopilot, confirm that it's on. It'll give us a 040 heading. Make it 036, so we are paralleling the runway 4 back home in Orange County. All right, I'm going to show you guys one twin engine maneuver in particular, but as we do for all maneuvers, we're first going to clear
Joining up 45 for right downwind 22 Orange County.
the area for traffic. So I'm going to give us a left turn, and a right turn. Twin engine maneuvers, we make sure that we can always recover from any maneuver no less than 3,000 feet above the ground. Here we are at 4,500, which in this area puts us 4,000 feet above the ground. We'll go throw in all our lights, throw in our fuel pumps. Firm alternators both on, motors both in the auto position, one engine. In the case of single engine operations, whether it happens in real life or we train for it, or in this case, I'm going to show you an actual engine shutdown. You're going to see how much easier life gets because I'm only operating one power lever per engine. So before we do the shutdown, I'm just going to run our checklist. I'm going to show you what's considered on this aircraft a critical engine, meaning losing it has a greater effect on the controllability of the aircraft. So as I simulate the engine loss, I'll bring the power lever on the left engine, the one I intend to shut down, to idle, okay? I'll temporarily bring up the power on the right engine because at that point it'll be our only operating engine. I may bring it back once we've shut down. All right, so I'm going to simulate an engine loss.
Turning final, runway 22, number 2.
The left engine. Okay. So I've gone to idle. In this case, I'm not even going to try to fix it. I just want to show you. I'm actually going to turn off the master for the left engine. And you got the camera on the left propeller?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know if you can tell.
Here.
Yep.
This aircraft actually got a lot easier to control just now when I shut it off because I don't have the drag of that propeller. And in fact, a constant speed unit and the gearbox and the feathering system have now, see how the propeller blade is pointed into the wind?
Yes.
So that's considered feathering to reduce gear, right? I'm slightly banking and offsetting a little bit of rotor into the good engine, okay? Okay. Now, I purposely let us lose altitude. Watch what happens though when I start to bring up power on the good engine.
Back to gear.
I need more rotor as a result. I would then shut down my alternator, my fuel pump, which I'm going to do, and I would actually put my, if this were a real emergency, I would actually at that point then turn off this fuel selector to off. What I want to show you here is I pitch up just a little bit, I can hold heading. And notice, on one engine, at half full on fuel, with 3 people on board, we're climbing.
Yep, we're still climbing. That's
Right?
crazy.
Okay? And in fact, I'm going to get and hold our best single engine climb rate. And this plane is 85 knots. Trim to relieve some of my pressure.
Right.
Now, this is a very hot day. We're actually doing better than I calculated. When I looked at the performance chart, we were looking at only about 95 feet per minute calculated. But here, attaining blue line and holding it, and holding heading and offsetting accordingly, I was actually getting a climb.
It was about like 150.
Yep.
Yep, on there.
So at 30 degrees up here,
Back to gear.
Celsius, that's not bad.
So what is that rudder like?
Back to gear.
I'm putting a lot in.
Yeah. See.
All right. So now I'm going to transition. I'm at a good speed to restart.
Gear.
Okay. You don't want to hold this for me,
Sure.
right?
Gear.
Confirming. Yeah, the power. Start with the power idle on the
Yep, power
engine.
affected engine idle.
Okay, good.
Fuel selector affected engine on.
Okay, confirm.
Alternate air as required.
Needed.
Alternator affected engine on.
Okay, is okay.
Engine master affected engine on.
Okay. Hannah, can you get the photograph the prop again?
Back to gear.
You got it?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to watch what happens when I bring on the master. Those prop blades are going to unfeather.
Right base for runway 22, Orange County.
See how they twisted?
Yep.
Okay. And as I get slow enough, I just restarted that engine.
Great.
Check gear.
Engage with flaps. Stationary circuit breakers check reset if necessary.
There's a box on white Cherokee. 7 miles to the west.
Now I'm just bringing up power back.
Runway 22, Orange County traffic.
And I'm going to walk out the rudder. Okay.
Runway 2.
All right. As we get established, speed checks, gear coming down. Orange County traffic, Diamond Twin Star 8 Sierra Alpha, joining right downwind, runway 22, Orange County. Speed checks, we'll go flaps approach.
Good flaps.
Confirm visually.
Traffic is a beam on final.
Orange County traffic number 480 Alpha is turning final for way 22. Orange County traffic.
Yeah, you can tell I was shot a little bit, but I will correct out here.
Yep. All good. And final check. Flaps to landing.
When you're ready, we'll do that. 500 above, speed checks.
Flaps to landing. Gear. 3 greens checked.
Green, no red.
Rudder trim neutral.
Check.
And that is all.
So now just transitioning while out here, correcting to the wind. Managing my pitch and power. Give me about 100 knots. I'll then slow to 90. at our current weight, about 86 is our VREP for landing.
963, right crosswind for runway 22, Orange County.
And 3 green, no red, flaps to landing. Aileron correction for the wind. All right, start to reduce power. Engine for 90, and now bring it into the low 80s. There we go. A little bit of rudder. Upwind wheel down first. Get a good holding 7. We are clear right, ahead and left, turning left. Right, and we can power low at 10%. Right, parking brake, pressurize and lock.
Parking brake, power levers, max 10 for 1 minute. VLT check not activated. Good, it's on arm. MFD EIS engine. MFD set time. We got when we grab it. Time real quick.
Get this one.
And then it's avionics master after. Let me just get the times first. Good, avionics master off. Electrical consumers.
Thank you for joining us today for our flight in the Diamond Twin, the DA42NG. We hope you enjoyed seeing how well this plane performs. Again, it was, when we took off, about 102 degrees on the ground. Even at altitude, we were almost 90 degrees temperature. And as you saw, even with 3 people in this plane actually turning off one engine, we were still able to climb at altitude. That's how powerful a performer this plane is. If you're interested in doing your own multi-engine training, please reach out to us. Give us a call anytime. Check out our website, takeflightoc.com. We're also Take Flight OC on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. We love responding to comments, questions, so please ask us anything you're wondering about as far as multi-engine training. I think you can tell we love doing it. We love getting new trainees from all over the country and even all over the world. We hope you like this content on our channel. If you're interested in seeing old videos or being alerted when new ones are coming up, because we're constantly making new ones, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So we hope to see you soon in Orange County.